dive into the fascinating world of money, where psychology plays a more significant role than you might think. Today, we're exploring the insightful book, The Psychology of Money, Timeless Lessons on Wealth, Greed, and Happiness, by Morgan Housel. This isn't your typical finance book. It doesn't preach about the right stocks to pick, nor does it promise the secret to becoming a millionaire overnight. Instead, it delves into the complex relationship between our minds and money. In the vast realm of personal finance, numbers might seem like the star of the show. But Housel suggests that it's our behaviors, beliefs, and emotions that truly drive our financial decisions. The way we think about money, how we perceive risk and reward, our tolerance for losses, our dreams of wealth. These are the factors that shape our financial lives. Housel's book is a collection of 19 compelling stories that reveal the strange ways we think about money. These stories show how our personal experiences, unique to each of us, influence our financial behavior. The book is not just about money, it's about people, their dreams, their fears, their triumphs, and their failures. The Psychology of Money unravels the subtle, often subconscious, psychological forces at play in our financial lives. It helps us understand why smart people make dumb financial decisions, why we're more inclined to buy when prices are rising, and why sometimes the best financial plan is to just sit tight and do nothing. Understanding the psychology of money is crucial because our financial decisions have far-reaching impacts. They can determine our lifestyle, our peace of mind, and even our happiness. So let's not treat money as just a means to an end. Let's delve deeper, beyond the surface of numbers and figures, to unravel the intricate psychological tapestry that shapes our financial lives. Let's embark on this journey to decipher the impact of our beliefs and behaviors on our financial decisions. Wealth isn't always as it appears. A pivotal point in Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, is that there's a significant difference between being rich and being wealthy. What's that difference? Well, being rich is all about the outward display of money. It's the flashy cars, the designer clothes, the sprawling mansions. But wealth, on the other hand, is a lot more subtle. Wealth is what you accumulate, not what you spend. It's about having the financial security and the freedom to make choices that make you happy, without worrying about money. It's about being able to weather life's storms. And most importantly, it's not always visible. This is why it's an illusion. Because the people who seem the richest, with their extravagant lifestyles, may not be as wealthy as you think. And those who appear ordinary might be the ones with real wealth. So don't be fooled by appearances. Remember, wealth is what you don't see. Luck and risk, two sides of the same coin, yet perceived so differently. Let's delve into the captivating world of The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, where we'll explore the fascinating interplay of luck and risk in our financial lives. Luck and risk, two seemingly contrasting concepts, are in reality deeply intertwined. They are like two dancers, forever locked in an intricate dance, shaping our financial destinies in ways we often fail to realize. Luck, the benevolent force, is often welcomed with open arms. It's that unexpected windfall, the unexpected promotion, the stock that skyrockets against all odds. It's the golden ticket that, without any effort on our part, propels us forward on our financial journey. But let's not forget its mischievous twin, risk. It's the dark alley that we often fear to tread. Risk is the potential for loss, the chance that things may not go as planned. It's the stock that plummets, the business venture that fails, the unexpected expenses that throw our budget off track. Now here's where it gets interesting. The book suggests that these two forces, luck and risk, are not just interconnected, but they are in fact two sides of the same coin. They are both elements of randomness that, despite our best efforts, we can't fully control or predict. Our financial decisions, then, are not just about making smart choices. They're also about understanding and managing the interplay of luck and risk. It's about realizing that a successful investment might be due to luck as much as skill, and a failed venture might be due to risk, not necessarily a lack of competence. It's about acknowledging that we can do everything right and still fail, or do everything wrong and still succeed. It's about understanding that the line between success and failure, wealth and poverty, isn't always a straight line of cause and effect, but a complex web of luck, risk, skill, and decision-making. So the next time you make a financial decision, remember this. Luck and risk are not just fleeting visitors on your financial journey. They are constant companions shaping your path in ways you may not always see. Luck and risk are siblings, not strangers. Time, the most powerful force in the world of money, an intriguing element of the financial universe, Time holds the reins of wealth creation. The book, The Psychology of Money, by Morgan Housel emphasizes this crucial aspect, introducing us to the concept of compounding, often described as the eighth wonder of the world. Compounding is the process where the value of an investment increases exponentially over time, as the earnings from this investment in turn earn more. It's not just your money that's working for you, it's your money's money and your money's money, and so on. It's a snowball effect that grows your wealth exponentially. But here's the catch. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a get-rich-slowly but surely strategy. It's like planting a tree. You don't sow the seed today and expect a fully grown tree tomorrow. It takes time for the seed to sprout, grow, and eventually bear fruit. Similarly, your investments need time to grow and compound. This is where patience comes into play. Patience is not just about waiting, it's about understanding and embracing the process, the time it takes for your investments to grow. It's about resisting the urge to meddle, to pull out your investments at the first sign of trouble. It's about staying the course, even when things get tough. In the realm of finance, haste often leads to waste. Quick decisions, impulsive actions can often lead to financial pitfalls. On the other hand, patience, giving your investments the time they need to grow, can lead to financial prosperity. So let's take a leaf out of Morgan Housel's book. Let's acknowledge the power of time in wealth creation. Let's embrace the process, the wait, the patience it requires. Let's harness the power of compounding to build our wealth. Because in the world of money, time is a friend of the patient and the enemy of the hasty. Pessimism sounds like wisdom, but it's not always the case. In the realm of finance, pessimism often masquerades as prudence. It's easy to sound smart when you're the one pointing out potential pitfalls, isn't it? But Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, invites us to challenge this notion. Housel argues that pessimism can often lead to missed opportunities. It's like sitting on the sidelines, watching the game unfold, but never daring to step onto the field. Sure, you might avoid some tackles, but you'll never score a goal. On the flip side, optimism, according to Housel, is the real wisdom when it comes to money. It's about recognizing the potential for growth, even amidst uncertainty. It's about embracing the unpredictability of the market and using it to your advantage. You see, the financial world isn't a battleground of pessimists versus optimists. It's a playground for those who understand that optimism is the best bet for most people. In the battle of stories versus statistics, which one holds the sway? That's a question we often grapple with, isn't it? When it comes to the world of finance and money, both stories and statistics have their roles to play. However, the fascinating insight from The Psychology of Money is how these two elements can influence our understanding of wealth. Let's consider statistics first. They are cold, hard numbers, aren't they? They're objective, factual, and there's no room for interpretation. Statistics provide us with clear, unbiased information. For instance, they can tell us that the stock market has historically returned an average of about 7% per year. But here's the catch. As much as statistics are precise and reliable, they lack the human touch. They don't resonate with our daily experiences, our hopes, our fears. They don't tell us about the struggles of a single mother saving for her child's education or the elation of a young entrepreneur when his startup takes off. And that's where stories come in. Stories are subjective, personal, and filled with emotions. They give context to those abstract numbers and make them relatable. When we hear a story about someone who invested in a startup and became a millionaire, it ignites our imaginations. It makes us think, hey, that could be me. But stories have their pitfalls too. They can be misleading, incomplete, or biased. A story about a successful investor might not tell you about the many failures they had along the way, or the risks they took. So, which holds the sway? The answer, as The Psychology of Money suggests, is that it's not an either-or situation. We need both stories and statistics. Statistics give us the big picture, the factual basis. Stories, on the other hand, give those facts a human face, making them tangible and relatable. One without the other can lead to a skewed understanding of money and wealth. With both, we can navigate the financial world with a balanced perspective, making informed decisions that align with our personal goals and values. And let's not forget, our personal experiences with money make up our stories, which carry more weight than abstract statistics. Saving money isn't just about discipline, it's about contentment. This is a key insight from The Psychology of Money. It's not just about setting aside a certain amount each month, it's about understanding and accepting that what we have is enough. One might wonder, why is it so difficult to save? Well, our brains are wired to seek immediate gratification. We're naturally inclined to enjoy the present and let the future take care of itself. But saving requires us to do the opposite, to delay gratification and think about our future selves. In the book, Housel points out that saving is a form of self-awareness. It's about recognizing our own limitations and vulnerabilities. We save not because we're greedy, but because we understand that life is unpredictable. We save to prepare for the unexpected, for the times when we might not have an income, or for when we want to take a step back and enjoy life. And here's an interesting point Housel makes. Saving isn't just about accumulating money, it's about reducing stress. Knowing that you have a safety net can greatly decrease anxiety about the future. It provides a sense of security and peace of mind. It's about having the freedom to make choices that align with your values and aspirations, rather than being dictated by financial constraints. But how do we cultivate this mindset? It starts with understanding that more isn't always better. We often equate happiness with material wealth, but research shows that beyond a certain point, more money doesn't lead to more happiness. Contentment comes from appreciating what we have, rather than constantly striving for more. Moreover, it's about recognizing that saving is a form of self-care. It's about prioritizing our future well-being over present desires. It's about making decisions today that our future selves will thank us for. So the next time you think about saving, remember this. Saving isn't a restriction, but a step towards freedom. It's not about denying yourself pleasures today, but about ensuring you have the freedom to enjoy life on your own terms tomorrow. Let's revisit the valuable insights we've gleaned from The Psychology of Money. We began this journey by acknowledging the intriguing world of money, exploring the enigmatic relationship between wealth and happiness. We discovered that wealth isn't necessarily about earning the highest income, but about gaining control over our financial decisions to bring us lasting satisfaction. Then, we delved into the illusion of wealth, unmasking the reality that wealth is what we don't see. It's the investments not made, the cars not purchased, the designer clothes passed by. In essence, wealth is the financial assets that haven't been converted into the stuff we see. We also discussed the often overlooked role of luck and risk in our financial lives. We learned that a good outcome doesn't necessarily indicate a good decision, just as a bad outcome doesn't always mean a poor choice. Sometimes, it's the uncontrollable elements of luck and risk that steer our financial outcomes. Next, we focused on the role of time in compounding wealth. We learned that the most powerful way to grow wealth is often the slowest. Patience, consistency, and time are our greatest allies in the journey towards financial prosperity. We then explored the seduction of pessimism, realizing that optimism is the only realism, the only worldview that squares with the historical fact of human progress and our individual potential. Pessimism might sound smart and sophisticated, but it often misses the full picture. As we moved forward, we contrasted stories with statistics, understanding that our personal experiences with money make a more significant impact on our behavior than dry statistics ever could. We are swayed more by narratives because they engage our emotions, making the lessons they impart more memorable. Finally, we dived into the psychology of saving. We discovered that saving money isn't just about self-denial, but about promising a better future for ourselves. It's about taking control of our destiny and ensuring we have the resources to weather whatever storms may come our way. And so, we've journeyed through the fascinating landscape of our financial minds, dissecting the intricate relationship between our psychology and our financial decisions. We've unraveled the truth that our relationship with money is less about numbers and more about our mindset. With a better understanding of the psychology of money, we hope you can make wiser, more informed financial decisions. Remember, it's not just about money, it's about mindset.